Hello everyone, and welcome to another Kev Play. This is Kevin. And we are on part 10 of Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. I just want to get our chat up. What's going on here? There we are. Okay. Hey Papa Pig, and everyone out there. We'll start off with a flashback tape. We unlocked that last time. This is Team Health Analysis. How's it going? Remember the Dingle Dial level? Yeah, I do. And I actually watched the playback. I saw the 4 boxes that I missed. Plus that TNT enemy. So you're doing alright? Nice. Okay, well, how the hell am I doing this? I guess I'm going in and out. That works. Okay, that works too. Yeah, not much has been going on really. I mean, I'm still playing Ghost of Yotei. I did find a cool channel called PlayStation Paradise on YouTube, and they did a really cool like breakdown of like all the SOCOM campaigns, and there was a lot of humor brought into it. And it really was like echoing a lot of the things I've always said about those campaigns that nobody ever talks about. So I was like, oh, this guy's actually pretty good. PlayStation Paradise. He reviewed like the first 4 SOCOMs, or the first 4 that Zipper Interactive did. So a lot of people just think about SOCOM for the multiplayer, but the campaigns were pretty sick and like really ahead of their time. Like using like voice commands to AI and all that, and how tactical it was. Like, so yeah, I'm still playing Ghost. I'm about 63% done with the story. Nice. Yeah, like, you know, I haven't really. I mean, I'm playing it. I'm trying to 100% as much as I can before I really continue. Basically, if I can finish a full region of like side quest stuff, and then I go to the, and then I'll go to like the yellow like story marker quest. I'll save that for last, and then I'll move on to the next region. And that's how I've been playing. I've been enjoying myself. I'm in no rush. You know, it's the last game of the year for me in terms of like the big games for the year. So I want to play Ninja Gaiden 4 so badly, but I'm too occupied with Ghost. Yeah, I heard Ninja Gaiden 4 is getting really good reviews right now from what I'm seeing. I've never really played those games, so like I don't really have a history with it, but
I worry about him.
That's cool. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. I can technically just get rid of all this stuff. Do that. I really love this music, by the way. One of the best Crash Bandicoot 1 music. Yeah, you know, I'm playing Ghost, and I'm like, I think out of all the big AAA sequel games that I've played this year, I think this Ghost of Yotei, I love it. It's great, but it really is just more Ghost for me. Like, it's, you know, when I think about, like, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and how much it innovated it built on the first game, and how Death Stranding 2 built on the first game. Ghosts of Yote, looking back at like the backlash of people being upset that like they changed the character and the timeline or whatever, I'm kind of glad they did, because that's probably the most interesting aspect to the game for me. Is I'm really enjoying Atsu's character. I'm really enjoying like the fresh time jump where, you know, more, you know, gunpowder is being used more, and you know, the weapons are a little bit more advanced. There's more of an emphasis on the weapons, you know, them taking the stances away, and then giving you like a skill tree for all your different weapons you're getting. I think that's probably one of the most interesting parts of that. Other than that, really, it's just Ghost again for me. I don't want to say it's DLC, but it's like, I think the story is probably... I actually find it more captivating than the first one. Like, there's moments in the story where I'm really, like, I find it very gripping. Not to say that Ghost of Tsushima wasn't, but, I just feel like I'm connecting with the story more, and I'm also connecting with Atsu as a character more. But in terms of gameplay and just like what you're doing through the open world, it really does feel like, oh, okay, this is what Ghost of Tsushima was. And it's not really like doing anything too crazy. And you don't want a game to go too crazy with its sequel, where it's like where it's completely reimagining how the game is played. Because for a sequel to a game, you want it to play somewhat. You want it to be somewhat in the wheelhouse of what the original game was, but you know, with some new improvements or some new take on how the gameplay is approached or whatever. But really, there's not that much different going on here. It's just more of the same of how the open world is traversed and everything, and you know, you're still using your wind, you're kind of going in the same directions. In this, I have to say, in this open world, I'm finding myself fast traveling more than, say, like with Kingdom Come or Death Stranding, because I really, like, once you clear a region, and like, I feel like no incentive to really be, you know, using the horse. Like, if I need to get to another region real quick, I'm not gonna, like, take my horse there. I usually try to avoid fast traveling, but I find myself being like, yeah, let's just go over there, let's just knock that out real quick, and we'll come back. For Kingdom Come and for Death Stranding 2, I was barely using fast travel. And honestly, in Kingdom Come 2, the way fast travel works is, it's almost like rolling a dice on a kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons board, where it's like it will show your like character on the map fast traveling, but then there might be like something that interrupts you from getting there, and that's where you have like a skill tree, or your perks can like improve in order to like fast travel better. So there's kind of a cool like little mini game going on, and it's like the it will move you on the board, and it will say something like, "Oh, someone's in the middle of the road. Do you want to stop and see who this is?" And that character that's on the road might be bad or good, so you don't know what the right decision might be. But it makes it interesting. So there's kind of a cool like game mechanic going on with the fast travel in that game. And then with like Death Stranding 2, the incentive is to kind of make deliveries anyway. So like you don't really want to be fast traveling. You want to try to like knock out as many deliveries if you have to get from one part of the map to another. So with Ghost, there's really no incentive to. There's no like game mechanics being implemented to it. It's just kind of like, okay, if you want to go to that part of the map, just go over there. Alright. It's always good when I can ramble about the Ghosts about anything video games and get to a checkpoint without dying. And you say, yeah, it feels too similar to the first game. And it's like, the first game's great. Um, but I just think, yeah, there's not just that much of a jump in building. I don't know, like, even in the later part of the game that I'm in, I am finding some things that I think are interesting that I don't think were in the first game, but more or less it's just more Ghost, pretty much. Alright, how do I want to do this? Nope, not that. Nope. That's a dead one. I gotta figure this out. Nope. Damn it. But yeah, other than that, I really like Atsu. I'm glad that like everyone going all crazy about like whatever political they, you know, it's a female character and she's not like a knockout like a Stellar Blade character in terms of like hotness or whatever. Like that's so ridiculous to me. Like I'm watching Atsu, I'm like, I really love this character. Like I think the actress is doing a great job. I think and I even think she's kind of, yeah, I actually find her attractive. You know, she's a pretty badass character. Like, yeah, Atsu's great. I love Atsu. Atsu's like what I wish like, and her character is like very likable too, in a way that isn't tampered with how in how like Horizon Forbidden West kind of ruined Aloy a bit for me. Like Aloy in the first Horizon is really good, but like she's an interesting character. But in Forbidden West, they kind of like made her a little too, I don't know, annoying. Whereas Atsu, it's like I'm just completely on board. Okay, that works. He said, "Dude, we play games for fun, not to look at girls." Exactly. I think that's just like fake outrage. I don't understand that. And honestly, I want authenticity in a game like in a game that's portraying this era, this world, this genre. You know, I'm not here to play some like hyper fictionalized character, samurai or whatever. Like I want to. Like, I want to believe that the character belongs in this world, and she does. That's the same mindset for if I was watching a film, like a Kurosawa film, or a television show like Shogun. Like, I don't, like, as long as the actress fits the bill, that's all I care about. And it'd be silly otherwise, you know? Imagine like watching a Akira Kurosawa film back when he was making them, and people are just like, why isn't she hot? Why isn't the character likable? It's the same like mindset, like that's the same mindset that like network executives have. Like, oh, is the character TV pretty? And there's kind of a double like. You wouldn't have like Tony Soprano if network executives had their way, because people didn't want James Gandolfini as Tony Soprano. You know, like because he wasn't like the thin, square-jawed, you know, TV protagonist. And if you keep living with this like, oh, everybody has to be like superficially attractive, you're never gonna get great characters and great performances like you will. You're never gonna find those hidden gems. Like, yeah, you're like come on, yeah, it's silly. I think I can just run across without bouncing, right? Oh my god, that was very risky. Oh, I hate this, because now I can't do my, like, jump, super jump at when I get the TNT going, because the nitros are up in the air. So I definitely have to go. Alright, let's see how I do it. And if I do that, I have to slide jump. And if I slide jump, that means I have to land properly. Oh wait, let's hope for the best here. Oh my god.
Nice dinner.
Whew.
Embryo, prepare yourself a surprise dinner.
Okay. We're like halfway through. We could use another checkpoint, honestly, but I don't know. Probably not going to give us one. Okay, I'm going to save that box for the nitro explosion. Nitro will get that on its own. Okay. Nothing else over here, right? Okay, I think we're good. Let's make sure we don't miss anything. Ooh, that's satisfying. Okay, please. We did it.
You made that look easy.
Okay, that was easier. I'm wondering when the difficulty spike's gonna get to these flashback tapes, because I know it's coming. But we're not quite there yet. I want to do this level over again. We have the 3 lives and the box gem. I saw the... Well, I actually, like, played back the videotape, like, last time, and I saw what I missed, and it was very obvious. So... we'll skip that.
Time for a spring cleaning.
For now, this is a box gem run, but we'll hope for the best.
Jump on a TNT crate. What am I, the Bandicoot?
Can I go back up? Alright, let's make sure. Yeah, this level shouldn't give you any trouble. I feel like I got the groove of this level now. Scoop those up. Okay.
Ah, bastards! They'll get every last one of yous.
Go. Okay, I got my jump down now too. Oh. Okay, we're good. Anything over here? Nothing. What else is going on, really?
I made all them tablecloths myself.
My friend was asking me if I was gonna if I was interested in Battlefield 6. I've never actually owned a Battlefield game. Back when Battlefield was like very prominent during like the late PS2 era, I already had SOCOM 3, which was kind of like a, you know, it was kind of chasing what Battlefield was doing, kind of before even Battlefield was a thing, even before Call of Duty was a thing, in terms of like being a little bit more mainstream and, you know, including vehicles and traversability and all this. And then obviously when Call of Duty and Battlefield were more of like the pair in the PS3 and PS4 era, I always went with Call of Duty because you can do split screen, and my sister always enjoyed playing with me. Nowadays, though, I've never owned a Battlefield, so I'm way out of the loop with Battlefield. The thing is, like, what's interesting about this new Battlefield is it's getting good reviews, and you know, it's not like that last Battlefield that came out that didn't even have a scoreboard. Okay, there's nothing, no boxes here. It's actually, like, well done. The one thing I don't really care for is that, EA was bought out for $55 billion, I think it's billion, by some Saudi Arabian company, and you know, I don't usually like to bring like politics into this, but when it makes sense to, when it comes to like us playing, like how it affects us playing video games, there is something kind of sketchy about that. Yeah, there was like if you Google it, it's like it was like for $55 billion or something, and it's like some company out of it's like a Saudi Arabian company. And to me, that just feels like EA really sold out. You know, I get it when like a mom and like a very small company needs to be bought out in order to survive, but when a huge company like that needs to be bought out, that's just greed to me. And it just doesn't sit well with me. At the same time, it's like you can't expect every company to be perfect, but I don't know. EA has never really been a favorite company of mine to begin with. I think the only thing I really like them for is how they let Joseph Fares make his co-op games, like A Way Out or Split Fiction or It Takes Two. So yeah, especially with how they are treating Plants vs. Zombies. I mean, I don't even know much about them, but I imagine, yeah, I imagine they're not. I imagine they're just really shitty with how they handle their IP, and how, you know, they're not that they don't seem to be very consumer friendly, in my opinion. I kind of want this guy to shoot all these boxes if he can. I'm just interested what it would look like. Maybe? I guess not. I guess he doesn't have the range. Okay. Alright, so we don't need to go backwards, I remember that. I know this wall's right here. Get this bad boy out of the way. Let's go this way. Okay. I really scooped that one up real good, unlike last time.
There we are.
Also, the thing is with first-person shooter, the like online games, really, I'm not really a big online multiplayer guy anymore. I was in my when I was a teenager and in my early college years. But I'm not really like I'll play it, I enjoy it, but it's just like I can't. It's the same reason why I won't like. I don't think I'm ever gonna get the Gears of War Reloaded trophy because you have to basically like grind in the online multiplayer, and I just don't think I can. I don't think I can. I don't. I just don't think I'm that person anymore. To be like with a bunch of like, bros in the lobby, like you know. You said Sam, yeah. Like these days, I'm just more of a single player guy. I'll play multiplayer stuff, but I'm not like gonna go out of my way. Especially since like with like how crossplay is now, I have Helldivers, I have Chivalry 2, I'm even playing, you know, like every now and then I'll play Enlisted, which is that free game, which is the free like World War II shooter, World War II, World War One, I forget which one. But I can play that with friends online. He said, but I will admit, those days were so fun. They really were. Like I said, playing SOCOM, playing Killzone, Area 51, I was huge on. You can actually find old videos of me playing Area 51 online on YouTube. Like really retro videos. Like I think some guy just filmed it at the time from his like I don't know how he did it, but he was able to film it like in a really good way, like where it wasn't, you know, not filming the TV screen, but like filming, I guess, like uploading it or streaming it in some way. And you could see me just kicking ass. Yeah, so for me, it was Minecraft, Little Big Planet, Fortnite. It really was like a golden era, you know, like, and we really took it for granted in a way because then everything became, you know, then you had to pay for online. Back in the PS2 days, PS3, it was all free. Damn it. Even playing Tony Hawk Online was great, and it was so much better than how Tony Hawk 1+2 and 3+4's online is. Like, it was just like, I feel like online games are built in a way back then where the devs felt like it was going to be around forever, and we benefited from that. But at the end of the day, it wasn't going to last, unfortunately. I think I can just jump from here, right? Okay. I don't think I'm at the part yet where I missed the 4 boxes, so... Yeah, these are the 4 boxes I missed right here. I don't know how I missed them, but I saw myself walk right past it. And of course I'm missing it. Yep. Yeah, I was right in front of it. Yeah, I don't know why I was missing. Also, we might get... I won't jinx it, but we're doing really good right now. Oh. Oh, shit. That was close. Come on. I wish there was like a lock-on feature or something. Come on, man.
Blimey.
Damn it, I'm just gonna see if I can suck him. No. Jesus. I'm sure everyone's entertained right now with this. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit more to the right than I was. A little bit to the right. There we go. Yippee. Okay. Okay, we got that without having to do anything. Okay, the way the camera wasn't following me was really concerning for a second there. Okay, we got this. And last time I missed one of these guys, I don't know why, I just kind of was like... There we go. I think we're in better shape now. I died a few times doing this, let's try not to die. Okay, we got Umadagos.
How do you like them wampus?
Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna redeem ourselves. Hold on. What the hell? What did I miss? What the... How the hell did that happen? What the... How did that happen? You know what I think it was? Why do I have a feeling I missed a bunch in the very first part? Go back right now. Keep in mind, I still have the 3 lives one. Oh man. You know what? Let's... If it ain't back, we're doing it again. Ah, oh, man. I'm gonna go through just so I can get the 1 gem. And we can try it again. I don't understand. You know what I think it was? In the very beginning of the level, I took an elevator down. And I tried to get back on the elevator because I was thinking in the back of my head, were there boxes in the foreground that I didn't collect? And I couldn't go back. I was like, oh, okay. Let's try it one more time. Like, I'm up here.
Time for a spring clean.
See here? Did I get these last time? I think that's literally what it was. Because I was like, let me go back up because I don't... Because then there's more in the foreground over here.
Jump on a TNT crate. What am I, a Bandicoot?
There's more in the foreground here, and that was the first time I was like, oh yeah, they're in the foreground. But I was thinking about them being in the foreground. I don't believe you did. Yeah, so that's what it was. Alright, let's zoom through this. We don't have to worry about dying or whatever, so let's just go.
Bastards! They'll get every last one of yous.
Hey.
Alright. Other than that, what's going on? I should save these. Make sure there's nothing back here. I don't think there is. Okay.
I made all them tablecloths myself.
I'm not going to jump on the boxes like I was last time either. I'm just going to go for... we know that there's only a hidden gem there, so we don't have to keep going. No boxes that way. This game, man. I know. Oh! Didn't mean to do that. Double whammy. Okay, we're good. We know there's nothing that way, and we just gotta go right.
There we are.
All good on that front.
Nice.
Beautiful. Come on. Damn it. I really don't like the way this TNT works at all. Like, the aim is just so bad. I think it's clunky, and they need to fix it if they're gonna... Like, I think they should get rid of... If they're gonna bring Dingo Dell back for a Crash 5, give him his flamethrower. Bring in a new mechanic, you know? At the same time, this weapon helps him jump, so I wonder how they would make him jump, or, you know, jump better, I guess. Maybe he can get a new power-up. Oh, come on. There goes our insanely perfect. Sad face indeed. I should have done this. Nothing that way. Nothing over there. Where's that thing? Did I just screw this up? Alright, that works. For those who are wondering whether you can suck it up from that far, you can. I don't think I've ever killed him this way. Alright. We know that this is a little annoying. Alright, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. I just like to blow that sign up for fun, so we're good. It's cool that you could suck up after your double jump. Something I didn't know. Let's see. You can also just jump regularly. But it's like, this gameplay just becomes a little tedious with like trying to get these guys their TNTs out of them. Like, it's just not that fun. I don't know. Alright, let's get back.
How do you like them wampus?
think we have this. It's the verdict. Alright, thank you. Now we can move on with our lives. And we got the party gras. I don't know if we got that for Coco last time, but I think we got it for Crash. Okay. Yes. Oh, this level... Oh, you know what? Let's go back. Because there's a Dingodile level that was unlocked that we never did. We haven't done yet. Because Run It By You is going to be its own episode, that's for damn sure. How far back do I have to go? Oh, it's right here. There he blows. Alright, let's try it out. I like the pirate theme in this game. I think it's like one of my favorite themes.
Got a feeling I'm not in the bayou no more.
I'm sure we're gonna miss some boxes on this one. Well, let's hope for the best. I think there's a platform like right around here. This dingo section is quite short. Yeah, this is kind of like the perfect level to end it with. There's the hidden gem. Woohoo! Yeah, guess that was no point. Nothing around. I love how these are three mice piggybacking on top of each other. Let's get these boxes first. And this will, I think, explain something that happens with the Crash version of this level.
You smell good enough to eat.
Oh, good. I don't see much else. Okay, thankfully all those boxes exploded because I wasn't done yet, but... Ah. Now I believe we have different box layouts now, right? Just trying to make sure no boxes are like playing tricks on my eyes. Nothing around here. Of course we have a different box. Although not with the inverted levels. I think the inverted just makes it inverted the level. I don't think it actually like changes the box layout. But I could see them like pitching the idea in Toys for Bob's development. I could see them pitching in the room, like, oh, should we change the box layout for inverted too? Do I want to go this way? No, right? Because there's no more boxes. Now I can go back. Okay, that was just like lucky, I guess. Now I can go forward. This game really asks a lot of you. Is there a box hidden around here? I'm just making sure. Okay, nothing. I don't see anything. Oh god. Okay. What's our box count? 283. No box on that side. Whew. Might as well get as much Wumpas as I can. Okay. This is interesting. I remember this bonus being a bitch. Let's see. I'm gonna get these boxes out of the way first. I'm gonna save that Aku Aku mask, I think, right? Or should I bring it to the bonus? We'll see. I think we're good. I just remember this bonus being kind of tricky. But if we've been doing the flashback tapes, we can do this. Do I want to set off that TNT right away? Let's keep it there for now, because we're going to have to come back. Now this bonus. Yeah. Thankfully we don't die in these. I'm wondering if I should take that Aku Aku. No, because it's not a matter of like me having to get through one thing. The one explosion killed me, that's why. Alright, let's see what we can do. Leave the Aku alone. Yeah, definitely. Alright, we got our action box right here. Alright, this bonus wasn't that bad. There wasn't anything else up there. Okay, cool. Oh! That was almost... If it blew up the boxes I needed to get that box up there, then that would have been bad. Alright, we got all the boxes. Ooh. I don't like this. Once I get to that, what do I even do? Damn. So maybe don't blow that up. Yeah, I would have slid, but it also would have bounced me, but I have to land on it by spinning in order to cancel out the bounce. Is there a way to, like, not activate that? No, I guess I have to, right? Hmm. You see, you're like, god damn it. I feel like there's a cool puzzle going on here. I can figure it out. Okay, I don't. Well, I gotta figure out my. Try sliding off that TNT. I'm doing all the variations of the jump, so I know what doesn't work as I'm doing this, so it's trial and error. Sliding off what TNT though? Once I land on that TNT, I'm not going to be able to do anything. That works. I got to give it a light spin. I'm thinking about that first because I want to save that. Oh, you know that this is why you need the Aku Aku, because then I don't have to worry about that box crushing me. That's why they put the Aku Aku there. I remember that now. You said hold on. I think I ought to, you know, next death I'm gonna get the Aku Aku. I think that's what I need, because the rest of the level I don't really need to worry about. Oh, sliding off this spot. Oh yeah, but I can't do it. I messed it up anyway. Alright. Now it's just about luck. I technically can do this with luck, but I would have to spin right away. I have to time it. It's so hard to time it. You need to be careful. It's so hard to be careful and to time it, though, when you're so far away. Yeah, luck is required. It's almost like you can time it here, maybe? Not really, though. I'm gonna see what it's like when I slide at the moment that it hits the bouncy box. There we go. So once the crate comes down, that's when you gotta spin, or that's when you gotta slide. Start your slide jump. Okay. Okay, we did it the cool way, not the cheap Aku Aku way. Dang, Pelpasus. Oh. How do I want to do this? See, I don't have to go crazy with the first one. I can come back. It's not gonna fall, is it? That works. Got this, and then there's a little thing here. Alright, this is where the gem was in the original level. But we already got the hidden gem. But it's strange because we're playing the exact part that Crash was in. So technically he should have got the hidden gem again. The Dingodile part of it is like an alternate version of, or alternate perspective of what already happened. I don't know. I'm no expert on time travel or how this all works. Okay. That's what I'm saying. What's with the box changes? Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go this way. Like that. Works for me. And if there's all these alternate versions of what's happening, then who's to say I'm even the real Crash right now? I'm trying to go to the left one, but it's not really. I think I have to time it. Yeah. All right, that works. It's all the time, all in the timing. Now I gotta time this one. Guess I could sacrifice my Aku, I mean, but oh, I should have went then. Oh no, now it's good. It's really refreshing not having to suck up boxes off screen as Crash. Nothing else. 251 and a 283. We got this. So help me God, we got this. Damn it. I'll come back for that. Damn it! So close. Yeah, I know. Whatevs. It's like, I can't expect too much out of myself. If I was going for it as if I was going for like the insanely perfect relic, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. If I was trying to go for that, then I'd be losing my mind. So for my own sanity, I can't expect too much of myself in a stream, no less. I've already done it on my own, so. This game just asks so much of you. Yeah, okay, I'm forgetting that I'm starting to get lazy. I'm sorry. And because of that, we also have to get the 3 lives one, so now let's not die. Let's be careful here. got this. Don't you love the tension of it, though? Alright. Yeah, because you don't want to see me do this again. How awful would it be if they put like a nitro or TNT underneath all these boxes as I span through them? Alright, I think we're good. Alright, we're good. We got all the gems. We got the Booty Seeker for Coco. Alright. You never have to do that level ever again as far as the normal playthrough. Let's check out our skins. We got mostly Coco stuff. Booty Seeker? I think Booty Seeker is like my favorite one for her. I usually don't give them skins, but I like her little pirate look. Whereas this is just like, this is too loud for me. Too much going on here. And then everything else kind of just changes. It's like, yeah, this is actually pretty badass. Even if even if she wasn't a pirate, this is pretty cool. I think I might keep that. Okay. I guess we'll get back to playing Ghosts of Yote. In the meantime, Peppa Pig, it's been a pleasure. Anyone out there who wants to like, comment, or subscribe, it's greatly appreciated. You could subscribe to Kev Plays 9490 on on YouTube, and follow me on Twitter at Let's Watch Series. Other than that, stay safe, stay healthy, keep a clear head, and keep on gaming. And I'll catch you all next time. Peppa Pig, have a good one. Peace out, everybody.